Me jodiste la vida. Antes del juego de las llaves yo tenía una. Digo, no era perfecta, pero por lo menos no estaba hecha a pedazos.
Adriana, bájale 2 rayitas.
Tenía una familia, un esposo.
Güey, estabas aburridísima. Ya no querías estar con Oscar.
Pero mi hija vivía conmigo y con su papá.
Una hija que estaba súper enojada contigo.
Bueno, ¿y qué importa? Por lo menos tenía una mejor amiga a la que yo le podía contar todo lo que yo quisiera y quejarme de ella y ya no.
No mames. ¿Gaby está embarazada de Oscar?
Sí, por tu pinche juego de las llaves.
No, no fue por el juego.
Hey everyone, it's Allen Ramos. Okay, the Pantaya series El Juego de las Llaves, or The Game of Keys, is back for season 2. And it looks like Adriana is picking up all the pieces of her life. She's lost her husband, she's lost her home, she's having her first threesome, so many things happening. Maite Perroni stars as Adriana, and I'm so excited to be chatting with her right now, just in time for Hispanic Heritage Month. How are you?
Hi, I'm happy. I'm very excited to talk to you. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm so excited because this show is so good. I'm so into it. But I gotta say, you know, what is it like for you to be a part of a show that is really, you know, opening conversations up around sexuality, around relationships, really kind of just changing the narrative of what a traditional relationship can look like?
I'm very happy because I think it's a necessary conversation. I think we have to talk about all these things. And at the same time, I think that it's an amazing opportunity for us as a Latin community because we are not used to talk about all these sexuality and couples and love and affairs. We are not used to that. And in the Latin market, it's not easy to have this kind of conversations. Even we are open and we are always celebrating the LGBTQ day, and we are like talking about sex, and we are doing all that stuff. These kind of conversations are not open, you know? So I think it's very important because we are entertaining, but at the same time, we are having a lot of things to say. Like we are doing a lot with the show because we are opening conversation, a necessary conversation between couples, friends, and with yourself, because you'll have time to think who you are, and if you are who you really think you are, or if you are the consequence of what society told you have to be.
That's a very, very well said, because I feel like that's exactly what's happening with Adriana. You know, she's obviously in an exploration mode after everything kind of came crashing down after the Game of Keys. What has it been like for the fans? Because the fans, I know, love this show so much. What are the things that they have said to you about, you know, maybe they are so happy that, you know, they're seeing Adriana go down this path, or they're so happy that, you know, that there's a man who, you know, came out to his mother. Like, you know, there's so many great stories. What has it been like to have the fans really react to all of that?
Well, I think it's been a surprise, because at the end they've been very excited and happy, because I think they feel the connection. At the end, all of us have different needs, you know, so I think they are connecting with their inner thoughts and desires. And Adriana is this kind of character that is the vehicle that is telling the story of a person that is discovering her sexuality. So I think Adriana is that kind of role where people can identify themselves in this search of their identity. So I think that's been something amazing, because they feel connected with what's going on with her, that she's been in a relationship for 20 years and she has a beautiful family and she is established, but at the end, she feels a lot of different things that makes her to move, like makes her move to another place, you know? So at the end, I think people identifies with her because of that, because it's the role that it's living the process of finding who is at the end.
No, absolutely. And speaking of that, you know, the first 4 episodes are out now, everyone, and then there's going to be 2 episodes that come out each week. You know, episode 3, we'll talk about that. I mean, Christian de la Fuente comes in. That you
Yes.
I mean, what was it like to, that's a wild scene, and it's a wild storyline. I mean, was it as fun to do as we would think it would be?
Well, at the end, it's not like that. People will think we're having a lot of fun, and at the end, we are like trying to make it the best we can, but we are
Yeah.
in the middle of a set with a lot of people, with the
Yeah.
DP, with the director, with all the team. So yes, we are trying to make people feel what we need you to feel, but we are not feeling that. We are like trying to, okay, I'm gonna move to this side and you're gonna go here. It's like a choreography. It's like dancing, you know? So
Yeah.
of course, it's not the same feeling, but the best thing is that you can feel that, because that's our job.
Exactly. And also this season, Alejandra Guzman coming in. How great was it to work with her?
Amazing. She's amazing. And she was very excited because she was acting and she was in this project that has a lot of things to say. So she was very excited. She was very generous. She was an amazing partner, like the queen. She was the queen in the set, but at the same time, she was very generous and she was open to share with all of us, and she was having fun, and we enjoyed her a lot because I think she's an amazing artist. She's an icon, and it's amazing to have her in the show.
I love that. So much fun. You know, thinking about you, I know we've talked before. I know LGBTQ rights, it's something you're very passionate about. You really use your platform to speak out, to, you know, really fight for acceptance for our community. Why, you know, I'm curious, why was that so important to you? Was there someone early on that you met, a friend, a family member, you know, that made you really want to speak up for the community?
There's nothing in specific that makes me connect with the community. I think it's something that I feel because we are humans and we have rights, and we have to be honest, and we have to love, and love is love for everyone, you know. And of course, I have a lot of friends and family and people around me that is part of the LGBT community, but in my case, it's because I love people, and I love love, and I love the freedom, and I love the people to be able to be themselves and who they are. So that's why I'm so connected with the community, because I really respect it, and I think we need to fight for the rights, because there's a lot of things going on and we have to still fight for them. And in this case, El Juego de las Llaves is LGBTQ totally, you know, we are totally up to it. And at the same time, we are supporting, and we care, and we are trying to tell true stories with respect about the process of Valentin, for example, you know, like Valentin is this character that is going through the process of discovering himself, and I think he's doing an amazing job, and it's a very important role in the story, and we are supportive, and we respect, and we love the community because we are part of it. At the end, we are humans, and we love each other, and we need to love and to fight for the rights of the people, because we are humans, first of all, you know. It's not what you are, what you dress, what color you prefer. We are human beings, and we need the same rights, and we need to love, and love is love everywhere.
Yeah, that was a perfect answer. Thank you so much. You know, thinking about COVID, you know, the world, so many people, you know, young LGBTQ people have been, you know, had to spend more time at home, have not been able to be with their friends or their chosen family. You know, as an ally, what would you tell young people in Mexico and Latin America that may not have the support, you know, of their family? What advice would you give to them?
I think that it's very important to know who you are. And if you know who you are and you love yourself, you have to start there. Self-love is the most important thing. And you'll find in your life people that will support you, will love you, will care for you. But the first thing you have to do is to love yourself. Be proud of who you are, and love what you do, what you like, what you want to do. Love yourself, because we are not going to have the approval of people all the time. And nobody, you know, like, and we can't live expecting for that. Like, we can't live because we can live our life in a happy way if somebody else approve it. You have to live your life, you have to be yourself, and that will make you happy. And then if people are or not, that's their business, not yours. You have to be yourself, and self-love is the most important thing.
I love that. Thank you so much for that. You know, thinking about being proud of who you are, as we are here in Hispanic Heritage Month, how important is it for us to, you know, remember our culture and our heritage and to be proud of it and to continue, you know, telling those stories?
Well, I think it's very important because I think we are opening a conversation, and I think we can't stop. Because at the end, we are noticing that people is very excited and it's happy because they are having this kind of entertainment, but with something to say. And I think that's our labor. We are working, we are doing what we love to do, but at the same time, we're having a conversation, we are giving something to the people, and people is being very open to it, because I think it's the first Latin show that it's talking about all these kind of things in a respectful way and with open arms. And I think that's why people is coming to us, and that's why we are making a big family and a big team. And I think we need to continue to do this. If it's not Juego de las Llaves, maybe in 2 years it's gonna be something else or another show. But I think we can't stop. We need to continue, because we need to stop judging our lives, our sexuality, our germs, como se dice, género, like it doesn't matter if you are a girl or a boy, it doesn't matter. You have to continue giving information, entertaining, but at the same time, something good to people so they can be proud of themselves and they can live their lives without judgment.
Absolutely. We need more shows like this one, and we need more people like you that say these things. You know, thinking about season 2, you know, we know Adriana is, you know, exploring herself. Give us a little tease about how the rest of the season is going to go, because, you know, 4 episodes in, a lot has already happened.
Yeah, I know. And you are missing 4 more.
Yeah.
So this week you're going to have the 5 and 6 and then the other ones.
Yeah.
But, okay, season 2, it's very funny. It's the consequence of the decisions they took in first season. I think all the characters are going through the path of what they did, but something that is very important to say, it's not a punishment. It's like, for example, Adriana, in my case, I lost my husband, I lost my daughter, I lost my best friend, I lost my business, I lost my place, I lost my apartment, everything. But she is not regretting. She's not regretting herself. She is embracing it, you know, and she's going through her own process, knowing that she is searching for something. She's looking for something else. So even she lost everything, and even she wants to fix all the things that are broken, she wants to continue in this process of discovering herself. It's not a punishment, it's a consequence. It's a consequence. Like the things that she is living things that are a consequence of her decisions, but at the end she is not feeling guilty. She wants to continue with her process and she's going through it, and that's life at the end. So I think every character is going to have this situation. All of us are going to discover ourselves in this second season, because we are going to go through the path we have to live after the decisions we took in season 1.
I am here for it. Well, I cannot wait to see the rest of the season. El Juego de las Llaves is streaming on Pantaya. Get ready for the rest of season 2. Maite, thank you so much for all you do to support the community and for also entertaining us with this fabulous show. It's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for fighting and representing us and for being very supportive with our show. I'm really excited and we appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much.